points of the evening. So, middleweight contest over 8 rounds. Officials for this bout: David Nete, Daniel Ahmed, T.A. Brown. These are the 3 judges. Now, introducing the boxer fighting out from the blue corner, and this evening is spotted in the Ghana colors: the red, the gold, the green, with the black gloves and black shoe to match, with the 166.7 pounds, official record of 18 fights, just 1 defeat, 17 wins. 13 of the wins came by way of knockout. Presenting to you the boxer Delali. Crossing over to the red corner, one of the boxers who has been penciled down a couple of years ago as a world beater. He came to the ring with a weight of 164.80 pounds, and this is a boxer with an official record of 18 fights, just 1 defeat, 17 wins, and 13 of the wins came by way of knockout. The former national super middleweight champion, the former Commonwealth Eliminator champion, and the former WBO African champion, presenting to you the boxer under the tutelage of the deputy trainer of the Black Bombers of Ghana, Coach Akanete. Presenting to you the boxer Emmanuel. And the man in the center of this fight is Nathaniel Nikwe Kote.
Good morning, guys. I expect to fight for me, guys. Take yourself at all times. You be my man. Fight hard, fight green. Good luck.
All right, so it's a super middleweight contest between Emmanuel Marty and Delali Milze. Referee for the bout, Nat Nikwe Kote. We have David Nete and Daniel Abrometi.
Round 1.
And so the stage has been set for this one. And so it is Emmanuel Marty who is in the blue and white trunks, while Delali Milze is in the yellow, red, and green. And Marty, it seems his opponent Milze is not afraid of someone. I beg your pardon, Delali Milze. A good one by Marty. Delali. But Marty is a former national middleweight champion. So yeah, he comes in with some bit of experience.
Delali was equally has a lot of bouts under his belt. 18 bouts for him. He's also lost once. Has won 17 of those bouts. which is quite good for him as well. It's more of a match of equal, if you ask me, but clearly very, very fair exchanges in the first round. I mean, clearly you could tell that Milze has a plan. He's been very decent in his approach, but Marty also hasn't been bad in this first round. Looks like both boxers are sizing each other up. We've not seen any clear-cut punches landed. So let's see. I'm sure it's one of the fights. It's going to be the second fight that will travel the length. Maybe.
So, end of the first round.
Coming out of a Q4, Rise Records.
If you don't know, I go make you go know. If you don't know, I go make you go know.
Fuck two.
Right, so round 2 underway. Round 2 of this super middleweight contest over 8 rounds. Emmanuel Marty. Emmanuel Marty. And it's a good right jab from Marty. Milze Emmanuel Marty goes for the body shot. Milze is not giving up at all.
No.
Nice one. Beautiful workout by Emmanuel Marty, the Polygonal boy. Delali Milze, not giving up.
We need more aggression. I mean, it still looks like they are still warming themselves into this bout. We need one to be aggressive, or both.
Emmanuel Marty. Oh, a good one by Emmanuel Marty. And so the exchanges will continue here. And the venue is the Lord's Wembley Sports Complex in Shukura. So end of round 2. End of the second round.
Watch nobody, just breathe in the good life. God days so we dey just focus and everything will be nice. Hey, get to use to breathe in the paper, do your thing and watch no hater. Them sees you have a great future, so them must know you way back. All the boys and girls, will they live their life? If you have a dream, you don't watch no play. I go roll lifestyle, I go rolling, I go rolling, I go roll lifestyle, I go rolling.
Seconds out. Round 3.
So round 3 underway. Emmanuel Marty taking on Delali Milze. Emmanuel Marty in the blue and white trunks. Delali Milze in the red, yellow, green trunks. And Milze, good one from Milze. And Milze not giving up. Emmanuel Marty keeps attacking with some flurry of punches, but so
it looks like a match of equal if you ask me again. I mean,
the way it is.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if these two probably know themselves, you know, before this bout.
And Emmanuel Marty delivers a good left. Milze and another good left from Emmanuel Marty. Milze trying to use his reach advantage over Marty.
Like I said, we need more aggression. I mean, it's almost difficult to predict who is reigning in the ring at the moment. It's almost a fairly balanced fight, if you ask me. But yeah, she does a very good hook from Marty with a perfect hook, and Milze tries to respond. I mean, he gets very close, tries to respond. His punches are blocked by Marty. Very, very good one for Marty. The last part, Marty having that one. But again, we need more aggressiveness. I mean, it looked to be a close call, a close fight, if you ask me. Very, very close indeed. Both boxers still, in a way, warming up and sizing up each other. But again, we need one to, take the risk up in this particular one.
God days so we dey just focus and everything will be nice. Hey, get to use to breathe in the paper, do your thing and watch no hater. Them sees you have a great future, so they can't slow you way back. All the boys and girls, will they live their life? If you have a dream, you know they watch no pay. I go roll lifestyle, I go rolling, I go rolling, I go roll lifestyle, I go rolling, I go rolling, I go rolling. All the girls, I go rolling, to the polygon.
Seconds out. Round 4.
It is around 4 of 8. And a left delivered by Delali Milze. And this fight is likely to travel the full distance, that is the full 8 rounds. And Emmanuel Marty another good attempt by Delali Milze. Marty coming in with the right, and a good one from Delali. Another one from Delali. Emmanuel Marty. Emmanuel Marty, the southpaw from Kolegono. And already, as I could hear in the background, fans of Faisal Abubakar are in their numbers with their brass band. And don't forget, after this bout, we shall be coming your way with the main bout. And that is going to be the National Lightweight Championship. And so far, it's been quite good for both bosses. Delali giving a good account of himself, as well as Emmanuel Marty.
C'est quoi ça? Est-ce que c'est ça? Est-ce que c'est ça? Tu connais pas la phrase qui vient là-bas? En fait, c'est pour lui, il s'appelle Teco. 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 Est-ce que c'est tout? C'est quoi ça?
Round 5.
Round number 5 underway. A super middleweight contest between Emmanuel Marty and Delali Milze. And Delali with left jabs. Delali delivers a right, follows it out with the left and another right.
Well, this looks like a very close fight. I mean, it's too close. The responses, the replies I mean, the attack almost the same. Like the similarities in their fight is just too difficult to call who is I mean, actually bossing in the ring, and it makes it very cagey. I think the level of professionalism exhibited by these two boxers is really top notch, and it's really, really close. The judges will have a tough time, scoring points from this particular game because of how close this fight is. Both boxers very decent in their approach, very good defending, attacking wise as well. I mean, not letting their guard down. It's very difficult to exploit any lapses in their game or in their bouts this day.
And surely Emmanuel Marty and Delali, and a good one from Emmanuel Marty, a body shot. And Delali not giving up. A quick one from Emmanuel Marty. Don't forget, Emmanuel Marty is in the blue and white trunks, while Delali is in the red, yellow, and green trunk. So end of another round, and this bout, I would be surprised if I would surprise if it ends in the knockout.
Knockout for who?
Go
against who?
Either way.
Okay, fair enough. Because it's like I said, it's been really close. I mean, Milze has been very solid. He's been brilliant from the start of this bout until the round, this very round. Emmanuel Marty equally also brilliant in this bout as well. Like I said, I won't be surprised if we get the information that these two have actually been sparring, in the past because of the identity in their craft, which is quite amazing. It's a fairly balanced game, a fairly balanced bout, and both boxers will give his all. Clearly, we need more aggressiveness. I'm sure when it gets to the final round, we'll see that sort of aggression, and probably we'll get one, outboxing the other. Marty with a very good job there, and Milze will respond. He responds, but he misses. Again, very swift move. Marty, very dodgy, very swift, athletic as well. He keeps his eyes focused. But Milze equally brilliant on the defending. Equally brilliant with the defending. His defense is quite remarkable as well. It's a very close fight, very, very close fight. The space between these two boxers, very minimal. It tells you the approach, the mindset, and how bad they want victory. Okay, so Milze almost slipped, and it's not going to count according to the referee. Almost slipped. Milze. Oh, brilliant uppercut from Milze, but that wouldn't trouble. It wouldn't trouble Marty at all. It wouldn't hurt him. Marty trying to reply. Very good response. On attacking foot now. Goes for the torso of Milze. This is a very equal match, trust me. Very, very equal match.
It is indeed a fight of equals.
And the interesting thing is, none of them look fatigued. They all, look in great shape, not tired at all. They look like they could go full throttle of the time of the rounds. And that's the amazing thing. With this particular bout, very interesting, but very cagey as well. Just that it's lacked that aggressiveness, like the earlier fights that we've witnessed here. So we have the matchmaker, we call him Ni Junior here. But Ni, you do a match in these boxes. With the fights that we've seen so far, what can you tell us? How would you describe it? Impressive?
Better, impressive, and the best so far.
What do you think has been the challenge of the boxers tonight? Some were knocked out as early as the first round. What do you think has been the challenge for some boxers?
Yeah, well, they all train well at the gym, but unfortunately they get here. As I thought that the match might go, it wasn't able to travel like that. But it's boxing. Boxing, everything can happen. One blow can change everything. So sometimes it do happen. Yeah.
With what we've seen tonight, this early hours of the morning, can we say that the future is bright, looking at the talents that we have professionally?
And honestly, I'm not here to brag, but if you can see yourself, the viewers who are watching, they can even testify to that the future is bright for Ghana boxing. Because if this very fight you are watching, it's not a walkover fight. Delali and Marty, they are all like a title prospect, whereby they fought for a title before. Delali fought in Namibia last year. I think a year. He fought at WBO Africa and he wasn't able to make it. Emmanuel Marty too has fought at WBO Africa. He was once a WBO champion. So they are all best in the system.
But this one looks like a very close fight, like a fight of equals. They know and they can anticipate each other very well. I don't know. What can you tell us?
And honestly, I was watching it from a long range, and me myself, I'll find it difficult to judge this fight because the fight is really going on, and they're all doing what they're supposed to do. So I'll leave it to the judges. Whatever they might bring it on, you might just take it like that.
After this fight is a big one. Fights a Poncho Power against Wonder Boy. The anticipation. I don't want to put in a tight corner, but what do you see? Or what do you think is going to happen in that fight?
The best man is going to win because normally people think because fighters have fought more than Emmanuel, so they think Emmanuel is a walkover, but no, it's not a walkover. He's a very good boxer because he started from amateur level before coming to the professional. But here is the case, fighters have not been in the amateur team before, so I think the best man will win.
And how would you describe the response from the people of Shukurat? They've been here, since the rain started pouring yesterday. They were still here, some of them were here until now. How would you describe the atmosphere?
Can you believe when the rain was pouring, the community, the people in Shukura here, they all came to our aid to help us make sure we fix the ring because they were like, we are going to fight no matter how it is. So they were the one who brought this idea of we putting on the canopy. So in case if the fight is going on and the rain started, at least the fight will still go on. So I think I'm much grateful to them for the support they've given us. I wasn't expecting much crowd like that, but God being so good, they've made it and we've made it.
Great. So that's Mubarak Yusuf Nano. We call him Ni Junior. I don't know why Ni Junior. Why Junior? Why Ni Junior?
Ni Ama Junior. And
Okay.
my father is Niama as well.
Senior.
So I'm the Niama Junior.
Junior.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. That's great. So, Ni, I'm sure we'll catch up later in the studio one of these days. You come back. We'll wrap up this whole boxing night, and of course, the winners. We'll talk about the winners and,
Sure.
and the losers. They are not just losers, but I mean they've showed.
They
a
fought
great-
their art.
They fought, yeah, they've showed
if you watch it, they fought their heart very well. But unfortunately, it wasn't like it wasn't on their way though.
Yeah.
And boxing is three things: win, lose, draw. So,
yeah.
however it happens, you might just take it like that.
Yeah, great. So I mean, obviously, this is a very great matchup. I think this is one of the toughest matchups we've seen in all the fight that we've witnessed. I mean, it's difficult to tell which of these boxers is even going to win.
Sure. And even many people were asking me about this fight. Is he a 50-50 fight? I was like, yeah, it's a 50-50 fight because they all want to fight each other. So as soon as I picked the contract, enter into the gym, they were like, yo, I need this fight, so let me just sign the contract, then we go.
Again,
so that's it. And we are seeing it in the ring, like they are fighting. They are not here to play or something like that, but they are fighting.
Again, one will want to know how the matchups are made. I mean, what gets into pairing two individuals or two fighters in one ring?
Sometimes we work on the record, like their fight records. Yeah, you have to check all those kind of stuff before at even getting them into the end. You have to go to their gyms on their training time to check up on them and see if they are fully fit to fight the opponent you are bringing. Because this is something whereby you can enter into the ring with a full body perfectly, and you can go back with half body. Yeah.
One particular fight that got myself and my senior commentator really intrigued was Komlaga's bout.
Yeah.
Komlaga lost the bout, but trust me, he gave everything. He was committed. He was not giving up. He went the full 8 rounds. He lost eventually, but I think the fans even applauded him for that great showmanship.
I went to Togo to give him the contract to sign. He was like, my brother, I'm coming to beat your boxer because I've trained well and I know him. I've worked with him before, so I know the boxer I was talking to, and I even promised him he should win this fight, and I'll give him 500 cedis.
Oh, really?
But I think the better man won.
Yeah, I mean, Gabriel was the better fighter.
Yeah.
Just that, I mean, Komlaga gave you that
the run of his money.
Never say die spirit, and I think it was the fans even fell in love with that.
Yeah, and that's what we are seeing right now. If you can see, this fight is very close. Honestly, if I'm to ask you to judge this fight, how are you going to judge it?
From the onset, myself and Ni, we've struggled to pick them apart. Delali equally good. I mean, Marty too equally good.
That's it.
And they can anticipate each other's approaches, which is quite remarkable. So I think this is one of the toughest matchups you made, and I think kudos to you yourself.
Thank you so much, my brother.
So that's Mubarak Yusuf Nano. He's called Ni Junior. His father is a Niama Senior, and he's Niama Junior for that matter. He's an international match maker, and he put up these pairings that we are witnessing under Silver Black Promotion. It's been a wonderful event so far, and the people of Shukura has been incredibly loud, and their presence has been felt here. A big thank you to Lord Comis Wembley Plus as well. I mean, it's been very accommodating, even though we had a bit of challenges with the range, but we've been able to stage a wonderful event, and it's been wonderful so far. We will be wrapping up with the final match, which is the main bout happening after this very one. Trust me, it's still a close fight. We're in the final round. It's the 8th round. A very good job from Marty, but trust me, Milze always has the answers. Milze has the answers. Equally, Marty also has the answers to Milze's attacks, and that's what makes this fight a very close call. And it will be very difficult. It will be very, very, very interesting to see the score sheets of the judges. I don't know, but I'm very, very much open to hear the result of the scorecards of the judges. Another beautiful combo from Marty. Oh, another powerful combination for Marty. Almost
Another powerful left from Emmanuel Marty.
Emmanuel Marty. He has the power in the left, right?
Yeah.
His left has all the power.
Yeah. And one thing about Emmanuel Marty is he fight both sides, orthodox and southpaw. So if you are not careful,
ambidextrous, his left, right, all powerful.
Yeah.
It's difficult for boxers to read such opponents.
Oh wow! Congrats!
So that's it. We've come to the end of 8 rounds of super middleweight contest between Emmanuel Marty and Delali Milze. So this is the penultimate fight, and next will be the main fight, the main bout between Faisal Poncho Power and of course Emmanuel Wonderboy Adi. It's going to be a super lightweight championship, 12 rounds, and on the line is the national super lightweight belt, which is being held by Faisal Bakar or Faisal Poncho Power for that matter, and he will be putting it on the line. He'll be defending it one more time, and I'll put knee on the spot again. Knee. I know you talked about the fact that yes, Faisal is the defending champion, and Wonder has little, fight under his belt. Just 3 fights professionally. But I spoke to a couple of fans here, and most of them think there can be an upset. There can be an upset. I don't know. There's a feeling of upset in the crowd.
Honestly, one promoter called me from US and he was like, yo, this pairing is not because they think they can shock the fans, and I was like, yo, the better man should win, because I can't say much about it. This boxing, so however it goes, we're just gonna take it like that.
Interesting. What would be the success story at the end of this event? What would satisfy me for pairing boxers together and Silver Black Promotions?
That's a big question. So probably I might answer this question, but when the main bout starts, I'll answer this question.
No problem. Nee, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And great. We'll talk after the event, after the final fight, which is the main bout between Faisal Poncho Power and of course Wonderboy. Thank you for your time again.
Chairman of Promotions, Alani Tofik, and his deputy Michael Tete. You will join me in the ring as we go through the process of the main event of the evening, the formality, the official introduction, and what have you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, shall we put our hands together for the 2 boxers? Now I have the verdicts. Judge 1 scored about 76 to 78. Judge 2 scored about 79 to 79. And judge number 3 scored about 78 to 76. So by a split decision, ladies and gentlemen, the result we have here is a split draw. A split draw. So once again, let me congratulate the 2 boxers. And you know, Milze, come around. You know, one interesting thing is that the 2 boxers had 18 fights. They've lost only 1 fight. They've won 17, and 13 of the wins came by way of knockout. This was their, official record, and today this fight ended in a draw. Shall we put our hands together for them once again? Marty, it's been a long time, and people are very happy. I mean, I can run over back. No fight them over them.
First of all, Manda Vincent Akaide is a national boxing coach. He's a very good coach. And me too, I'm a very good boxer. You know already. Because of this guy, I want to.
Okay, Melody. Okay, you talk. Are you happy with the fight?
Oh yeah, I'm happy with it.
You guys did very well.
Yeah, about almost 1 year I've not been in the ring, so this is the first time. I'm happy about it. So
is he a good boxer?
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
Okay, good. Finally, Marty, what is your final word?
My final was everybody pray for me to go a world title level. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Milze. I know your fans are watching. What message do you have finally?
Okay. Boxing fans have it's not easy because when you're off boxing, especially for boxing fans, he's not getting no, it's a clash. It's beautiful. Yeah,
thank you, Milze. Thank you very much. So this is the time all of us are waiting for. Let me invite Daniel Ablosowa, the CEO of Silver Black Promotions, the promoter of this event. Let me invite a representative from Pan-African land, and let me also invite a representative from NLA, the Ghana Boxing Authority.